Welcome everybody to Let's Talk About It with Yogi Hamm. I'm Yogi Hamm. It's my garage. It's where we come out here. We talk about stuff. It's my first full show back since I got it back out from under that takeover. Yeah, I got took over. My own damn show. Y'all probably already saw them. I'll let it go. Try to. Tonight, here's what I'm going to do. Tonight I'm going to talk about near-death experiences. Them's crazy. I've had quite a few of them too. I'm going to go over some of them. Some of them I'm just going to tell that this is what happened, and I ain't going to tell much about it because I got a couple that I want to expound upon. Yeah. Anyhow, when I was little fella, about 5 or 6, we had a cottage down in Outer Banks, Nag's Head, Kitty Hawk, Outer Banks. My granddaddy Top Hat had a best friend. They was in the war together. And that feller owned a summer house, a cottage in Outer Banks. And he passed away from a heart attack, and in the will he gave that house to my granddaddy Top Hat. So we could use that whenever we wanted. We used to go up there all the time. Anyway, backstairs didn't have a handrail. It had become damaged. They took it off and hadn't got a new one on yet. I fell down them damn steps. About halfway down, I fell off the edge. So plap, 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 foo, plap. Yeah, that's how I sounded coming down there. Probably, I don't know. Ain't no sound recreator damn guy. I'm barely what I am. I can't be all these other things you people think I am. I don't get it. So they gave run down and pick me up and check me out, and I was okay. Just knot on my head and scrape on my back, and wind knocked out of me a little bit. So we went to the beach. Okay, same day. We go down. We was on Sportsman Drive, and I don't know if it's Kitty Hawk or Nag's Head. I can't remember. It's been a long time since we've been there. But we would go to the beach. We'd be on the north side of the Avalon Pier. Right there. I mean, the pier's right there. We could walk and be like 100 steps. And I almost drowned. The undertow got me. Same damn day, I just fell down the damn steps. That wasn't Yogi's day. My granddaddy Top Hat picked me up by my arm like that. I was just hanging there like that. Whew, he saved me. About 2 weeks later, we went back down there again. Same thing. Undertow got me, same damn spot. We quit going there. We went farther up a beach. Whew, almost 2 times. Let's see. What was the next? Well, number one, I should have said this one. Number one, I survived childhood in the Hamm family. I've told you a little bit. I ain't told you how my 2 older brothers, they dead. But Johnny and Donnie, it was Johnny, Donnie, Patty, and Yogi. And them boys was nuts. And the only thing keeping them in line was Daddy was around. And they still got in trouble when he was there, but just little stuff. But as soon as Daddy run off, them boys went wild. And Mom was working 2 jobs. She couldn't keep a handle on it. And them boys was always in jail. And every time something happened, they'd get the blame. Now, 9 times out of 10, it was them, but sometimes it wasn't. But them, they both died. They both died because they're crazy. Doing stupid stuff. So I survived, though. My Uncle Sheldon, he died in a bizarre boating accident, and I'll tell you about that sometime. But I made it. I made it out. I'm 62 damn years old next week. This coming Sunday. 62 damn years old. I don't know how. I got shot in the face with a bow and arrow. Yeah. Buddy of mine said, "Hey, I got a new bow and arrow." I said, "Well, let's take a look at it." And he went in to get it, and I walked around his backyard, and I walked over to the big old huge tree where there used to be a tree house we go up in sometimes. And I was by that tree, and I look around, and he come around the side of the house, and he goes, "Look at this." And he shot it, and that damn thing, look at it. See that scar right there? That arrow went under my eyeball, and over top of the bone and under the eyeball got in there. And like, let's say this is a half of an arrow. You know that part right there where my nose is? That part got hung on that bone. I'm trying to pull it out and it's just scraping. Finally, I had to push the eyeball up with the arrow and get that little thing over that lip of bone and pulled it out. And see, all I could see out of this eye was that arrow sticking out like that. So I thought it was in the eyeball since I couldn't see. I thought when I pulled it out, I thought that eyeball gonna be on there like a onion on a shish kebab. Something like that. Whew. But it wasn't. It was just between them. If it'd been lower to hit here and just shattered all that and went on farther in, if it'd gone up, it'd took my eyeball out and maybe even went back into my brain, I'd have been dead. That's why it's in the near-death experiences. But I had to get, whew, that was hard. Where to put my glasses at? I can't see nothing. All right, let's see. A bow and arrow. I had a bow and arrow. State paddling champion. My 6th grade teacher, Mr. Farmer, he was a paddling champion. I survived getting a paddling from that. He'd laugh at you too, just like I told you in the damn Crime and Punishment video. He'd smack that and chuckle. Like that. Every swat. I survived that. Alright. We had a bridge. We had these funky railings, I-beams, with rivets in them. It would go like this and go up and across and back down and up and across and back. We used to walk them on top of that bridge. And a truck was coming and we was on it. And the vibrations bounced 2 of the fellers off into the creek. And they got hurt a little bit. And the wind was knocked out of them because that water ain't deep. But me and Bug, somehow, we was on there. I was gripping. I was hugging that thing, legs and arms. I barely made that one. I survived being friends with Bug and Rusty Deal. There ain't no way in hell with either one. None of us should be alive today. Not all the crap we got into. Some of them was it. This list. And let's see. I climbed a 4-story billboard up in Virginia, fooling around, 18-year-old, up there with a friend. We climb up there. There's a big old round steel pole that just shot up 4 stories up in there. And there's a billboard on one side and a billboard on the other side. And it's right next to an overpass of interstate. And there's a train track runs right by it under that interstate. And we's up there just goofing. There ain't no handrails, there ain't no guardrails. You just up on a little piece of catwalk. And we got up there and I said, I'm scared of heights. We better get down. But right then here come a train. And that thing started shaking. Then it started swaying like that. And we was just on the ground holding I had my fingers in that steel catwalk design, them holes in it. I had them out. I was going, oh my God. We climbed down, but guess what? The ladder that we had hauled all the way up there, all the rattling and swaying knocked the ladder down. So we had like a 20 damn foot fall. And so he said, I'm going to go first. He said, I'm going to go first. I said, all right. And so he got down he was hanging on that last railing and pushed his feet off of that pole and aimed sideways for the bushes, and he made it. He landed in the bushes. And he said, that hurt, but he's going to have a bruise in his ribs, but that's better than that. And he goes, all right, now what you going to do? You're going to hang on that bottom one like this. You're going to hang there like that. And then push off and aim for that. I said, or you could just put the ladder up. He said, oh yeah, I could do that. That feller. Anyhow, that's the end of part 1. Near-death experiences, part 1. And there, we're over and done. So we're going to do a song. We're going to do a song. This song was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And it was sung by, in the movie, it was done by Jessica Rabbit. But who really sang it was that dark curly haired girl from Carrie the one that was trying to be nice to her and had her boyfriend. We'll talk about that some other time, but I can't remember her name right now, but she's a beautiful woman, curly dark hair, was in Carrie. But anyway, she did the voice of that Jessica Rabbit singing this song, and it's called Do Right. You know, why don't you do right like some other... Go listen to it. Don't listen to me do it. Why y'all keep letting me do that? You know, just stop letting me do that. Stop me. As soon as I go, hey, you know it goes like, and then y'all say, no. Do that for me. Can you do that for me? Thank you. I appreciate it. Keep me from embarrassing myself. I'm Yogi Hamm. This is my garage. If you want to talk about something, holler at me in the comments. We'll figure it out. Over and done.